Mr. Vincent, is this your sister?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is your girlfriend?
Yeah, girlfriend.
And your girlfriend had a boat?
We still have the boat.
And you lived together?
Yes.
Before you started to live together, did she have the boat, or did you buy it together?
We bought it together.
How much did you pay for it?
$3,000.
And it needed some work. So it went into the shop, and you and your girlfriend didn't have money to get it out of the shop. So what did you do?
Well...
Not well. You see how very carefully it was very easy. You bought a boat with your living girlfriend.
Yes.
It needed work. It went into the shop. You didn't have money to get it out of the shop. So what did you do? Well is not an answer.
We had discussed about a payment for the boat.
Who had discussed?
Me and my sister.
You and your sister had a discussion. Mm-hmm. What was that discussion?
That she offered to pay.
Well, first she had to, listen to me, she had to know that the boat was in the shop. Who told her the boat was in the shop?
I told her the boat was
All right. Because, I mean, I have a brother, and if he didn't say to me, my car is in the shop and I can't get it out because I don't have money, it would not be the first question I would ask him. I would usually say, how's Karen? How are the girls? What are you doing next Saturday? On my lips wouldn't be, is your boat in the shop and do you need money? Do you understand, Mr. Vincent?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. So we're going to start again. Your boat's in the shop that you and your girlfriend spent $3,000 on. You couldn't get it out because you didn't have money. So what did you do?
We discussed.
I called my
option.
sister.
She was there. We were in the same house together.
So you were together in whose house?
In my mother's house.
Were you visiting your mother, or do you live with your mother?
I was visiting. She stayed there.
Great. So you went over to your mother's house, and now you sit down. And she don't know anything about your boat.
Not yet.
At that point. So I want you to tell me that conversation. You're at your mother's house, your sister is there, and...
I said to my sister that I have the boat in the shop and it needs repairs on it. We don't have jobs, we need money. Can you afford anything to pay on the boat? And she said yes.
Just a second. You said to her, can I afford anything to pay on the boat?
Yes.
What kind of stupid person do you think I am?
She had money, Your Honor. Her
Who
husband.
cares whether she has her money?
Husband
Listen,
had
if you
money.
and your girlfriend don't have a job, the last thing you should be worrying about was a pleasure boat. What you should be worrying about is where you're going to get lunch.
May I speak?
No. Why? He doesn't seem to be doing a good enough job?
No.
You don't ask that of somebody, sir. You might say to your sister, you know, the boat needed some repairs, we don't have the money. Can you help us? That's maybe, you said. Or, can you help us out? Can you loan us the money? That may be. But to say to your sister, you got some extra money, what did he say? What was the phrase that he used?
Okay, how much can you afford?
How much can you afford on the boat? Were you giving her a piece of the boat? Were you signing over a title to the boat? Were you giving her a third interest in the boat?
No, Your Honor.
Well, then why would it make a difference of how much can you afford on the boat?
The agreement was that she could ride any time that she wanted to.
So what? You mean you would tell me that if you had a boat and if your sister said, could I use the boat, you would say no?
No, Your Honor.
Of course not. And if she were nice enough to loan you the money so that you could get the boat out, you would, of course, let her use the boat,
yes.
right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So now let's go back. Now let's go back and discuss what you said to her. You need water? Mm-hmm. That's because people who lie, their mouth gets dry.